Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Well, why are you looking at me like that? I want to purchase something.
The last time you came in here and you didn't purchase anything.
It's because of the way you were looking at me.
I'm curmudgeon-y.
Well, you're curmudgeon.
You'd be curmudgeon-y too if you had a store for 30 years just selling sweets and candy bars and kids come and steal things from you.
I'd like to purchase something.
What would you like?
Well, you know my taste.
Okay, well here's your coffee, Chris. You want anything to drink with that?
Yeah, I'd like a coffee.
Okay.
Thanks. Now I got coffee and coffee crisps.
That's everything here is based on coffee taste.
Right.
I've got t-shirts of coffee.
Yeah.
I've got
pictures of Paul coffee.
yeah, Paul coffee, and
That's
it's
right.
gotta be coffee, or it doesn't come into the store unless it has some relationship to coffee.
Did you see the movie The Green Mile?
I haven't watched TV in 30 years. I'm always too busy. This store is 24/7.
Right, right. I've walked all that distance to the front door many times and I never see anybody.
I know.
It's always raining here.
I know it's always raining here. You know what it is?
What?
I'm actually doing community service. Every time I leave this store, I get into trouble. I steal things like cars, and I go on drunken binges, and then I have to get arrested, and I have to do community service, and they always put me in this store. It always rains.
It's always raining here.
And there's nothing I can do about it, but why are you living here?
Well, I like you as a friend.
Well, it all started when we tried to start our own
delicatessen?
nuclear research shop. I thought we could combine the two.
Then there was the accident.
Yeah, the plutonium.
You can't just carry that stuff around in a bag.
Well, I thought, if we could start our own plutonium-fueled ovens for the heating of the sandwich, it would be kind of...
Because you don't need a lot of plutonium.
It was a novelty.
People were dying.
Well, they weren't dying.
Well, they were puking up blood.
Well, they weren't really puking
Okay.
up blood.
Well, they were leaving.
Yeah, they were offended.
Yeah.
They were offended that I would use plutonium in such a close proximity.
Yeah, but why did they come in the first place? You shouldn't have told them. That was your problem.
Well, that was part of the advertising campaign.
Right.
People
Came
are
knowing.
curious. People are
Oh,
curious,
I
that's
see.
all.
These politically correct ones, I bet. Eh?
Oh, yeah, social warriors.
Yeah,
They
social
were all there.
warriors.
I said, what the hell are you doing? I said, here, have a sandwich. And he said, oh, it tastes good. It's heated with plutonium. I don't use, and I said, I've got a small footprint. I don't use any electricity.
No.
I'm off the grid.
No,
Grid.
off the grid.
Well, the grid.
Yeah.
The grid. But
Off the grid, yeah, just
off
plutonium.
the-
A
off
small
the grid,
pellet of
right.
plutonium will last you your entire career.
It heated all the sandwiches, and it it generated the lights in the shop.
It's fantastic plutonium. Except for
And-
that Russian guy. He was killed with a polonium pellet. A little bit of polonium in a guy's tea, and he's dead in a couple of weeks. It's like cyanide.
Oh, but it goes really slow. How am I going to improve business in this?
I have a problem with this coffee theme. Coffee this, coffee that. Coffee's not really that good. It's a drug. You need something to brighten a place for
Coffee makes you happy. I thought it would be a good way to meet women.
I thought you were here as part of your parole.
Well, it is, but I thought, I like the bad boy.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You don't want to know. They're asking you questions.
Yep, that's what I tell people.
What? You don't want to know?
They said, how do you make a living here? I said, you don't want to know. It's actually, a business that obviously doesn't sell anything, doesn't have any customers. It's obviously a front.
For what?
The Eastern Russian Mafia.
Siberian Mafia.
And for their tax returns in America,
Right.
they run this coffee-themed convenience store. It's right near where they had the nuclear disaster, and now it always rains here. Rains all the time.
Well, that's what happens when you have a meltdown. Anyways, listen, I gotta head home. Gotta meet my wife. She says I gotta stop seeing her. She says you're a bad influence.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Wait a second. Are you having an affair with her? She was telling me about the guy you keep saying you don't want to know.
Yeah, well, you know, she likes the bad boy.
She does, yeah.
As soon as I told her, man, actually, I'm running the front for the Eastern Russian Mafia. You know, I've got bags of money back here. It's just, I can't spend it because I'm doing community service.
Right.
It's like I'm a double agent.
Right, you're working for the Russians and
community.
community service, right?
And every time I go out, I have so much money, I go gambling, I get into all sorts of trouble.
Then they put you back.
Then they put me back here. The Mafia's got Edens everywhere. They got payola through the judges and the cops and everything, and every time I get arrested, I sit in jail and I say, yeah, see how long I stay here. And they say, you're staying here, you're a troublemaker, and you drove that Chevy into the Las Vegas Sands Hotel.
Right.
And then I just get released again, and they say, let him go, he's got to do community service.
You say, I'll be out of here before my soup gets cold.
Always taunt them. And then I got to stay here for about 3 months. Then I get a reprieve, and I just take some of the bags of money here, and then I go and I just lose it all the time. If I could just stay calm. You try staying locked up in this goddamn coffee-themed confectionery store for 3 months. You go out, what do you want to do? You want to whore, and you want to drink, and you want to gamble, and you don't want to drive cars fast. I buy a brand new car, and I just go driving like out to Las Vegas, and always to Las Vegas, actually.
Who doesn't like going to Las
That's where
Vegas?
all the fun is, right?
Yeah. But you know what they say about Las Vegas?
If you go in Las Vegas, you have to leave soon. That's what they say to me. That's my motto. I got my own motto. If you go to Vegas, you have to leave soon. That's what they say. There you are again. I said, I'm back again.
I'm in Las.
And I have to leave soon because I usually cause damage.
But what do they say about Reno?
Oh yeah, they said if you had to leave soon from Vegas, you can come here now.
Because we're all right. Yeah. And Atlantic City, what do they say there?
They said I better not come here again.
Yeah, because we're tired and sick of your coffee.
Yeah, well, I caused some damage there.
What damage?
Well, I was gambling. I was drinking a bit too much, and I said the roulette wheel is fixed. I tried to fix it, and then it spun too quickly, and it shot that little ball right out, and it embedded into the temple of the Western Russian mafia leader, and they're at odds.
Right, because they're Eastern and Western. They control Atlantic City, right? The Western
yeah, they caused Atlantic City.
Right.
And it caused a huge kerfuffle, and there was guns going off and everything.
All because of that little ball.
Roulette wheel, well, it embedded right in the temple of Gustav Sukhonikov. Anyways, it caused a big kerfuffle.
Right.
And there was shotguns going off, and then Atlantic City said, they blamed it on me.
Well, yeah, you're the one who fixed the roulette wheel.
As if I invented the two Eastern and Western mafias.
Yes,
So they said, now when I go to Atlantic City, the motto, the saying is, don't come here.
Right.
You can't come.
Right.
In Reno, the saying for me is, oh, hello, you can come here because you just got kicked out of Vegas, didn't you? Did you bring money? It's okay, you can stay a while. It's a long saying. It's a long saying, but they say it every time I come. But if I go to Vegas, then they say, you can come to Vegas, but you got to leave soon.
What if you leave and then come back? Are they okay, or do you have to leave for a
No,
period
they're
of
telling me
time?
to go to Reno.
Who is it then? Is it the Chamber of Commerce that says that? Do they greet you and say these things?
Yes, they always have an official there.
Right.
Yeah, official with 3 officers, and they know I'm coming.
Yeah.
Because it's always said, and actually I've got a fan base. They like to follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Community service was never as much fun as this.
What about the Central Russian Mafia?
There's only 5 guys in it.
Samsonov, Christopov,
Yes, Simonov's Christoph. And
Vlaslavov, Vidovov,
there's Smirnov.
Smirnov,
Yeah,
Kasasapov,
Smirnov Sabapatov.
Vladov, Kasanovov,
There's Glav Kasanikov.
and Bob.
And Bob. Yeah, Bob.
He's always embarrassed when he's with these guys because his face is always red.
They always arrest him because he's easier to book.
You ever play euchre?
Well, I did in Atlantic City when I was allowed in there.
Right.
And then it caused quite a kerfuffle. Yeah, the euchre has the card dispensing machine. Well, I offered to fix it, but then the card shot out. It actually cut the throat of Bob from the Central Mafia.
Right. What was he doing in the Eastern Mafia's territory?
Well, they're just starting out, so they don't have any gambling things. They don't have anything. They all have a part-time job at a car wash. They have big plans, but nothing's really going for them.
Do you remember Lloyd's Automotive?
It was Lloyd's Automotive.
Well, he tried to start his own man.
He did start his own mafia. He had car services and oil changes, and he would also front large cocaine purchases.
Oh, so what happened to Bob? Did the card sliced him?
Yeah, the card sliced his earlobe off.
That's not disabling. You could live with that.
He thought it was the guy shuffling the court.
Oh, right.
And they worked. They worked for the Eastern.
Western. No,
so
the Atlantic City is the Western Mafia.
Atlantic City is Western.
Yeah, because it's the opposite of where it is.
Yes,
So what the Eastern Mafia is in the West, and the Western Mafia is in the East.
That's right.
The Central Mafia is in the center.
Yeah, they do that to confuse the police. And so then the card caused a big problem, and then I was kicked out of Atlantic City.
Right.
And they said, you can come back one more time.
And then you came back,
and I screwed up the roulette wheel.
machine. Right. And that was the fatal.
And then I was arrested, and once again, they said, this time you're standing, you get life imprisonment because you're always doing this, and you have no respect for the law. And I said, I'll be out of here before my soup's cold. Because I always say that.
Yeah, just to taunt them.
And then here it was, and sure enough, when they came, they said he's getting out again. He has to do community service.
In the coffee
convenience store by the nuclear meltdown disaster.
Right.
Where it always rains.
Right. Well, that's nuclear fallout.
So it's a life.
Anyway, it's good talking to you, Bob.
I hope you do okay with your wife.
Yeah. Well, she's. Since you're having an affair with her, you can give me the ins and outs.
Well, I'll tell you what she likes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We have concluded our broadcast schedule for today. Good night.